Environmental toxins can have effects for decades. An example is the effect of the insecticide DDT on white-tailed eagles. As old environmental toxins leave cycle, new harmful substances may take their place. Over 22,000 substances have been registered in the EU. Additionally, hundreds of new substances enter the market, and their properties and hazards must be assessed. Prohibitions and restrictions are important as they help to reduce harmful substances in the environment. There are many chemicals in the waters of the Gulf of Finland. Sources include household chemicals, industry, atmospheric pollution, and contaminated soil. Some of the harmful substances accumulate in fish, for example. Fish in the Gulf of Finland consume fire retardants, environmental toxins from decades ago, and drug residues with their food, among others. Not all foreign substances result in fish eating restrictions or have a significant impact on fish health. However, substances in fish move up the food chain, including to humans. Over time, harmful substances accumulate in the bottom sediments. Substances buried deep in the sediment no longer have a harmful effect on marine life. However, dredging of the seabed can release substances back into the water, and from there to marine life. Dredging should only be done when necessary and following instructions. Wastewater treatment does not remove all chemicals and drug residues from water. Wastewater treatment plants are designed to secure water supply and reduce the amount of organic material and nutrients ending up in the environment. The commonly used activated sludge process only removes some drug residues and other harmful substances. More effective technologies exist, and EU legislation aims to promote their adoption. Thousands of kilos of drug residues also end up in Finnish waterways every year. Conventional treatment methods in wastewater treatment plants do not effectively remove all drug residues from wastewater. The rest run directly into waterways, exposing organisms to them. The emissions are mainly caused by the appropriate use of drugs. Many common substances, such as diclofenac, ibuprofen, and venlafaxine, pose a risk in Finnish waterways. In the future, harmful substances must be removed more efficiently. The fulfillment of removal requirements is assessed based on indicators, most of which are pharmaceuticals. The removal rate for these indicator substances must be at least 80%. The new EU Urban Wastewater Treatment Directive includes a requirement on the removal of drug substances. This primarily applies to the largest plants with a population equivalent of more than 150,000. Based on a risk assessment, it may also apply to smaller plants. Most of the costs resulting from the new obligations are covered by extended producer responsibility. This applies to the pharmaceutical and cosmetics industry. 11 drug substances have been proposed as priority substances in the EU's Water Framework Directive. Among these, EE2, E1, diclofenac and ibuprofen have been identified as risk substances in Finland. The proposed substances make up only a fraction of the substances on the market. Every one of us can also influence the amount of harmful substances that end up in waterways. The Nordic Swan and EU Eco labels guarantee that the most hazardous chemicals have not been used to make the product.